Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that focuses on how we can live a good life by aligning our actions and mindset with nature. It's about focusing on what we can control, accepting what we can't, and cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Developed in the 3rd century BCE by Zeno of Citium, Stoicism has influenced thinkers from ancient philosophers to modern self-help gurus. Key principles of Stoicism. 1. Control what you can, accept what you can't. The dichotomy of control is a core Stoic idea. Stoics believe that there are things in life you can control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions, and things you can't control, the actions of others, the weather, external events. The key to happiness and peace is focusing on the things you can control and accepting the things you cannot. Example: if you fail a test, you can't control the past, but you can control how you respond, whether you learn from the mistake, study harder, and approach the future with resilience. 2. Virtue is the highest good. According to Stoicism, living virtuously is the ultimate goal. The Stoics believe that virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance is the only true good, and everything else, wealth, fame, pleasure, is indifferent. In other words, external things aren't good or bad in themselves. It's how we respond to them that matters. Example: instead of focusing on material success, Stoics would emphasize the importance of cultivating inner virtues. How you treat others, your integrity, and your ability to make wise choices are what define a good life. 3. Live according to nature. Living according to nature means understanding and accepting the natural order of the world, including the inevitability of change, loss, and death. Stoics believe that humans should align themselves with the natural world and its cycles, embracing the flow of life without resistance. Example: a Stoic doesn't fight against aging or death, but accepts these natural processes. Instead of fearing them, they focus on making the most of the time they have, living a life that reflects wisdom and virtue. 4. Emotions and rationality. Stoics believe that emotions like anger, fear, and anxiety arise from false beliefs and judgments. For example, if you believe that your happiness depends on external success or approval, you may feel anxious or angry when those things are threatened. Stoicism teaches that we can overcome destructive emotions by cultivating rational thinking. Example: if you feel angry when someone cuts you off in traffic, a Stoic would ask, "Why am I angry? Can I control this situation?" The Stoic response is to practice calm, reason, and focus on what can be controlled. 5. Titti amor fati. One of the most powerful ideas in Stoicism is amor fati, which means love of fate. It's the idea that we should embrace everything that happens to us, whether good or bad, as part of our life's journey. Rather than resenting difficulties or challenges, we accept them and even grow to appreciate them as opportunities for growth. Example: if you face a challenging situation, instead of saying, "Why me?" a Stoic would say, "This is part of my life story, and I will learn and grow from it." This perspective shifts suffering from something to be avoided to something that can help you develop strength and resilience. 6. Memento mori. Remember you will die. This idea is about recognizing the inevitability of death and using that awareness to live a more meaningful life. By remembering that our time is limited, we are encouraged to live with purpose and make the most of every moment. Example: Stoics believe that if you truly understand and embrace the impermanence of life, you will prioritize what really matters: relationships, personal growth, and contributing to the world rather than chasing fleeting pleasures. 7. Self-discipline and mastery. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on self-discipline. It's about developing inner strength and the ability to control your impulses and desires. Instead of being ruled by external events or your emotions, a Stoic learns to master themselves. Example: a Stoic doesn't indulge in excessive pleasures, whether food, drink, or entertainment. Instead, they practice moderation and focus on developing a strong character and a peaceful mind. Famous Stoic philosophers: Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. Zeno taught that philosophy is a way of life, not just theory. He encouraged his followers to live in accordance with nature and to pursue virtue above all else. Epictetus, a former slave who became one of Stoicism's most influential teachers. He emphasized that while we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond to it. His famous quote, "I me anshanai, mai kayasanai, how much better if I have but the wit to appease the Lord and forgive others, carry on the struggle, and live a godly life." Seneca, a Roman statesman and philosopher who wrote extensively on Stoic ethics, he taught that we should focus on internal virtues, not external success, and that living in accordance with nature brings peace and tranquility. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who practiced Stoicism throughout his reign. His writings, compiled in Meditations, are a personal diary of his reflections on Stoic principles and how he applied them to his life. His wisdom continues to inspire millions today.